Hello everyone, RN here. Welcome back to the world of Pikmin. Hope you enjoyed your holidays. I just got back from vacation from my family's home myself. We've gone through many families within the ecosystem of Pikmin, to include grub dogs, bread bugs, arachnorbs. If you haven't seen any of those videos, I'll link them in a playlist at the end. And today we'll be focusing on the mollusking, shellisk, and creep crab family. Before we begin, I want to thank my channel members, Morgan and Alex Billings. Thank you for your support. If you would like to be a channel member as well, you can click the join button below this video. We got new badges for members. We're working on new emojis as well for in the comments, and I plan to try and add more benefits as my channel grows. Either way, thank you for subscribing and watching, and enjoy. Welcome to the world of Pikmin. As stated, we'll be discussing the mollusking, shellisk, and creep crab family. And we'll begin with the mollusking family. Comprised of 3 members, the first we'll discuss is the toady bloister. The toady bloister appears in Pikmin 2, 3, and 4 as one of the earliest aquatic enemies introduced, and I think anyone who's played would agree they're also one of the most easily recognizable creatures in the game. If you think about it, Pikmin 1 has Wallyhops and water dumples. Pikmin 2 introduces bloisters and crawmads, and the aquatic life wasn't really expanded until Pikmin 3 and 4, when they brought more life to the bodies of water. Toady bloisters can be found floating on top of the water or on ground. They're pretty slow to move, but if they do manage to strike, they can swallow up multiple Pikmin with their mouth fringe they expel. The universal weak point for these creatures throughout the series is its tail, but in Pikmin 3 and 4 you can strike its body for reduced damage. It is important to note that in Pikmin 2 it will try to thrash your Pikmin off if under attack, and in Pikmin 3 and 4 it will release ink that, while will choke your Pikmin temporarily, it is non-lethal. This is what Olimar has to add about this creature. This species of creature has yet to fully evolve from shelled mollusk to a more advanced bloister. Compared to the bloister, this creature is substantially smaller. The fact that its mandibles do not protrude as significantly as the ranging bloisters is due in part to the fact that, like most mollusks, its vital organs are located deep within the creature's carapace. The flower-like appendage on its back is actually a gill. It prefers a watery habitat from which it can capture unsuspecting small prey with its sticky tendrils. Quickly, we're going to add also the ranging bloister to this because it is a larger form of the toady bloister and appears as a boss in Pikmin 2. It appears in the final floor of the shower room and has a fascination with the lights emitted from the antenna of all Captain's spacesuits. Because of this, you can defeat it easily by constantly changing its attention by swapping which Captain is in control. Since the boss is based in Pikmin 2, it does not have ink and will only shake Pikmin off when attacked, and has the same frill that extends to eat Pikmin, albeit with slightly further range. Olimar has this to add about it. The ranging bloister ensnares small animals with its sticky tentacles, reels them in, and consumes them. Observers have noted that this creature exhibits a keen interest in flashing objects. It often tries to capture and ingest these objects. Researchers and explorers equipped with flashing identification beacons should be wary when in close proximity to this dangerous predator. For the final member of the mollusk king family, we have the bloom-cap bloister. Appearing in Pikmin 4, it is where both the ranging and toady bloister originate from. It has a shell that covers its back and shields its body from damage. The shell can then be used to fold upward and snare Pikmin attacking its gill appendage, but then it leaves its body exposed to attack in turn. Here's what Olimar has to add about this creature. The origin species from which the ranging and toady bloister evolved, it still carries a large shell on its back. The exposed head and legs are covered by a layer of tough muscle, so it barely moves even when attacked. On the other hand, it has extremely sensitive flower-like gills that are characteristic of the mollusk king family. When the gills are touched, the bloister cannot breathe and must open its shell, exposing its soft body. Amphibious with a gentle demeanor, it simply swallows up anything that happens to enter its field of vision, kinda like a living vacuum cleaner. Now that we have discussed all the members of the mollusk king family, we will transition to the Shellisk family, as it only has one member, the Starnicle. It appears in Hey Pikmin and has tentacles in the shape of a starfish, with an eye in the center of its body. It acts as an obstacle in a game that when struck in the eye will react and clear out of your way so you can progress within the level. I wanted to add this in as it is a minor creature that isn't shown much and also a minor family with only this one species. Maybe they'll present it in a future 3D sequel, but here is Olimar's comments on this very little seen specimen. This mollusk-like creature's arms are long like an octopus's, but tough like a starfish. They withdraw when struck. The SS Dolphin 2 says he gets anxious at the sight of it, but I know better. Those thin, gossamer arms are a real delicacy when properly prepared. When I wanted to add this note, I was a little exasperated just because I avoided Louis' notes because I didn't care to add culinary comments about these creatures, but Olimar decided to make one of his own, so I reluctantly had to include it. Now that we have that minor family included, we'll finish with the creep crab family that contains two members that are both bosses, the Armurk and the segmented crobster. The Armurk appears in Hey Pikmin and has a hardened shell that protects most of its body from damage, besides its tail area and its abdomen, which you can both strike at different times while it's trying to sit on you. Here is the boss fight. Now that we watched that, here's Olimer's notes on this creature. Its jelly-like legs let it scale walls and ceilings, allowing it to attack intruders from any angle. No frontal attack can get past the armor protecting its head, but not all is lost. Notice how its rear and underbelly are pink, raw and totally uncovered. Even the process of evolution can make mistakes. I guess it's easy to be cocky once you beat the creature, since he's throwing shade at its evolutionary shortcomings. And for our final creature this episode, we have the segmented crobster. Accurate to its name, the boss has the body of a lobster, but takes the trait of some crabs with one large claw and a smaller one, leaving it lopsided. In real life, we can take examples from the fiddler crab that uses its large claw as a weapon and to attract mates, and its small claw to feed. Returning to this segmented crobster though, its shell leaves it impervious to damage, and it will target the leading captain and attempt to curl up and roll over it, possibly crushing Pikmin. To attack it in return, it must strike a wall, and then it will expose its belly that you can damage as its only soft point. Also, you don't need to worry about the claw, as it does not kill. Its only real risk is knocking around Pikmin and removing their bloom. Another thing to keep in mind is when it strikes a wall chasing you, it will cause rocks to fall from above. Now, we will show you the boss fight. Okay, now that we watched that, let's see what Olimer has to say in his notes. This gigantic beast is wrapped in a hard shell. In atypical evolution, the right front leg of this creature is hypertrophic, taking on the function of an arm rather than a leg. Its asymmetric physical development is unique in the natural world. One unlucky explorer's incorrect conclusion that this creature adheres to a pattern of peaceful, quiet behavior led to an unfortunate incident. In fact, this beast exhibits intensely hostile, aggressive tendencies, aiming at prey and ramming them at full speed. I find it interesting that Olimer brings up another explorer's account of this creature, because this takes place in Pikmin 2, and we don't see that other people visit this planet until Pikmin 3 when another crew is searching for food, and then even further in Pikmin 4 when you're tasked with rescuing multiple people deciding to come to this planet for their own various goals. Well, that is all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed learning of these 3 new families in the world of Pikmin. If you have any video topics you'd like me to discuss or research, please leave a comment down below or feel free to just say hi. And if you want to become a channel member, click the join button below this video, and you can have unique badges next to your names from this channel, and also utilize the unique emojis we're about to finish on, and we plan to expend the benefits over time. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.